Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, pedestrian dies after being struck by truck in Tilton, police say. A pedestrian died after being struck by a truck Tuesday afternoon in Tilton, police say. Route 3 was closed near Lowe's Drive after the crash, which happened before 3 p.m. Tilton police said the victim suffered serious injuries and later died. The Belknap County Traffic Accident Reconstruction Team is responding to the scene. The road is expected to be closed for some time. This is a developing story. Stay tuned for updates. New Hampshire Democratic Party headquarters back open. Suspicious package pose no threat. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Dressed head to toe in hazmat gear, crews walk out of the New Hampshire Democratic Party headquarters in Concord after a suspicious package was found.
It's just a shame in today's society that these sorts of things are happening more and more frequently.
Party Chairman Ray Buckley says the mail arrived late today, and when a young staffer opened it, he realized something was wrong. It's not clear what was inside, but the building was evacuated, and police say that person was treated for possible exposure as a precaution.
Somebody sends a threat or anything to an elected official, it's not them that answer the mail or answer the phone. It's some young person who just wants to be involved in the civic government.
Buckley says it appears the package was mailed from within the state.
Well, I think it's disappointing that I certainly would believe it's somebody who is not a political activist. It's got to be somebody who has multiple other issues.
State and federal investigators have been notified as they try to figure out what was sent.
The hope that it is not actually serious for the young people that work in the building. It was a very frightening time.
And the New Hampshire Republican Party is responding tonight, saying it condemns this outrageous act and that it stands with the Democratic Party. Reporting live in Concord, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Also, we are hearing the suspicious package that was found last night at the New Hampshire Democratic Party headquarters in Concord posed no threat, police said today. Police investigate cause of child's significant injury in Kutcha. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Right now, state police are investigating a report of a child with a significant injury. Investigators say they got a report Monday night in the Shakoroa section of Tamworth on Deer Hill Road. We only have limited information right now, but we do know that state police investigators are looking into what caused the injury. They are asking that anyone with information please contact State Police Troop E.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man accused of threatening governor and Jewish community faces a judge. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Andy Hirschberger.
Sean, the judge will decide whether Brian Roberts will be freed on bail after a hearing this morning in Concord, where prosecutors said that he is clearly a danger to himself and to the community. Roberts was arrested last week, accused of making threatening statements to the governor through a CIA website. During their investigation, police say that they also uncovered evidence of Roberts' hatred of the local Jewish community in Concord. Authorities say Roberts is homeless, and officials say to this point they have found no evidence that he had any type of weapons. In court, defense lawyers say Roberts is clearly mentally ill and would like to see him released on bail to seek treatment. The state says they want him held without bail, but it would also like to see him get counseling if possible.
And then, as he discussed with Trooper LeBlanc, gets upset, gets frustrated that no one is listening to him. He goes on what he calls rants. You will see in his emails repeated references to him being mad.
Parts of them, when you read the entire messages in the context of how many were sent to the CIA.gov website, they are not cogent. They're incoherent, difficult to read, disorganized thoughts of somebody who's mentally ill.
Roberts did make a brief rambling statement today that dealt with a history of mental illness and also with writing a history of New Hampshire. The judge took the matter today under advisement. Reporting live in Concord, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Raw video from the 2008 ice storm devastates New Hampshire. 10 years ago today, more than 440,000 customers lost power in New Hampshire during the historic ice storm. And here's some video from that event. Okay, and we want to hear from all of you. Comment below and let us know, do you remember the 2008 ice storm? We want to hear from you. Comment below and let us know if you remember the 2008 ice storm. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock markets and see how your U.S. stock markets closed for this Tuesday evening. And here's a look at your U.S. stock markets for this Tuesday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the green and went up. U.S. 10-year closed in the green and went up. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Dow closes lower after swinging more than 500 points in another violet session. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed lower on Tuesday after alternating between gains and losses throughout the session in the latest bout of market volatility. Trump meeting with Schumer, Pelosi erupts over border wall. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
This holiday, get a year of Amazon Prime and an Amazon Echo on us. Already have Prime? We'll cover another year. All that when you switch to Fios Gigabit Connection, the fastest internet available, plus TV and phone for just $79.99 per month with a 2-year price guarantee and a 2-year agreement. 100% fiber optic network, 100% phenomenal.
There are no votes in the House, a majority of votes, for a wall, no matter where you start.
Exactly right. You don't have
If I needed the votes for the wall in the House, I would have them in one session,
Well, then
would
go
be
do
done.
it. Go do it.
It doesn't help because we need 10 Democrats in
No,
the
don't
Senate.
put it on the Senate. Put it on,
course.
put it on the negotiation.
Okay, let me ask you this, and we're doing this in a very friendly manner. It doesn't help for me to take a vote in the House where I will win easily with the Republicans.
You will not win.
It doesn't help to take that vote because I'm not going to get the vote
Don't put
of the
it on
Senate. I need
Mr.
10
President.
senators.
The fact is, you do not have the votes in the House.
Nancy, I do. And we need
Well,
border
let's take the
security.
vote, we'll find out.
Nancy, we need border security. It's very simple.
We do not want to shut down the government. You have called 20 times to shut down the government. You say, I want to shut down the government. We don't. We want to come to an agreement. If we can't come to an agreement, we have solutions that will pass the House and Senate right now and will not shut down the government, and that's what we're urging you to do. Not threaten to shut down the government,
You don't
because
wanna
let me
shut
just
down the
finish,
government,
because
Chuck.
you can't
Because
get
the
your
last
way.
time you shut it down, you
Yeah,
got
let me
killed.
say something, Mr. President. You just say my way or we'll shut down the government. We have a proposal that Democrats and Republicans will support to do a CR that will not shut down the government. We urge you to take it.
And if it's not good border security, I
It
won't
is
take it.
very good border
And if it's not
security.
good border security, I won't take it. By us.
We want to do the same thing we did last year, this year. That's our proposal. If it's good then, it's good now, and it won't shut down the government.
Chuck, we can build a
But that's
much
it.
bigger
Let's
section with
debate.
more money.
Let's debate in private.
We need border security. The wall is a part of border security. You can't have very good border security without the wall. No.
And the experts say you can do border security without a wall, which is wasteful and doesn't solve the problem.
It totally solves
But
the
I don't wanna
problem.
When the president brags that he won North Dakota and Indiana, he's in real trouble.
When
I did.
Let me came in here in good faith, and we're entering into this kind of a discussion in the public view.
But it's not bad,
Let
Nancy.
us- No,
It's called transparency.
I know, it's not transparency when we're not stipulating to a set of facts, and when we want to have a debate with you about saying we confront some of those facts without.
You know
saying
what?
to the
We need
public,
border security.
this
That's
isn't
what we're going to
true.
be talking about, border security. If we don't have border security, we'll shut down the government. I also know that, Nancy's in a situation where it's not easy for her to talk right now, and I understand that, and I fully understand that. We're going to have a good discussion, and we're going to see what happens. But we have to have border security.
Mr. President, please don't characterize the strength that I bring to this meeting as the leader of the House Democrats who just won a big victory.
Elections
But
have
let me-
consequences,
let me
Mr.
just-
President.
Let me just say.
That's right. And that's why the
just say
country's
this.
doing so well.
For the
We
president,
shouldn't shut down the government over a dispute, and you want to shut it down. You keep talking about
The
it.
last time, Chuck, you shut it down.
No.
And then you opened
20
it up very
times.
quickly. And
20
I don't
times.
want to do what you did.
20
But,
times you
Chuck,
have called for, I will shut down the government if I don't get my wall. None of us have said.
You want to know something?
You've said it.
Okay, you want to put that on
You've
my...
said it.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay, fair
Absolutely.
enough.
And
We
I am
disagree.
proud, and I'll
We
tell you what,
disagree.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck.
Okay, and there you go on that video. And That does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night, everyone. Bye.